Hi lovelies, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors, and this is your daily reading for Saturday the 24th of August 2019. As I've said in the previous readings, this is a general reading. For the most part, all of the ones that I've done in the last week have come out as a thought of the day, and I may well be changing the daily reading to a thought of the day for the spiritual side of things, rather than a general reading for how the day is supposed to be going, or the advice you need for that day. So yeah, I may well be looking at being guided by my guides who keep giving me the word thought. And like I said in one of my other videos, I used to do the thought of the day in an office that I used to work in. It was in a daily newspaper, and I used to make sure that I used to go and nick my boss's newspaper and read it out aloud for about 10 people for the thought of the day. So yeah, I'm really happy to move it on to be the thought of the day. Let me know what you think. There's a comment box below. Like, subscribe and share please. Put the little bell on so that you know when these are coming up, and I'm really happy to continue with the thought of the day for you. So this is thought of the day. Oh goodness, right, we'll take that one over there. The thought of the day for Saturday the 24th of August 2019, and we have perception. What a beautiful card. She is stunning. This is an angel. So let's have a look. The cat's just come in and had a drink, if you're wondering what that noise is. So perception says, and this is a description of the card, perception, the fifth of the influence cards, pertains to the organisation, identification, interpretation of sensory information in order to understand what we sense and experience. When the perception card appears in your reading, it symbolises an opportunity or need to look at how we analyse and interpret out your experiences, and how your interpretation then influences your choices and abilities to see and weigh options and opportunities. So, I think I was talking about self-restrictions yesterday. I think we're going to be going down that road again. So it goes on to say our perception can shift and alter and be enhanced in a heartbeat. Once new information born of a different perspective is provided, once it is altered, it cannot be restored to how it was. Having touched all the parts of the elephant, the blind man can no longer hold fast his original opinion of the animal. Even if we believe to be truth is revealed to be an illusion, what we once perceived an illusion is revealed to be the truth. There is no reset button for our perception. Our perception our perception of what is simply changes and alters our awareness, increases. Every change to our perception changes our reality, and every change to our reality influences the choices we make. So our perceptions can be widespread. I'm going to tell you a little story. I've not thought about this for years, but a good friend of mine came to me and said about one of our other friends. I just waved to her and she must be angry with me, and that was her perception When she bumped into her a few days later, face to face, our other friend hadn't actually seen the friend. It was just her perception of that snapshot in time, that because that friend didn't respond, that she wasn't talking to her. And as it turns out, the friend had got a lot on her mind. She was rushing to get somewhere, and if memory serves me rightly, it was rushing to get to the school because one of her children had fallen and hurt themselves. So she was preoccupied and wasn't really looking out for anybody to be waving at her across the street. So we can impose perception upon ourselves that's not truth, that's not in reality. And likewise, we can impose a truth that somebody else has given us that may not be in truth, in reality. So, you know, we kind of like need to be mindful and knowledgeable and gather the knowledge and gather the evidence, the facts, the figures, anything that you like, to make sure that our perceptions are as clear as we can possibly get them. And it can only be for the good, that when our perceptions change, that we change with them, that we don't hold on to the old way of thinking. Now, that doesn't mean that we get rid of traditions, because they're completely different from perceptions. So just be clear and mindful on Saturday the 24th that a perception about something that may be around you or coming your way is not all that it seems. And you may need to open yourself up to expect the outcome and respect the outcome for everybody involved. So the thought of today is perception, and working with that. Have a fabulous Saturday, folks, and I will speak to you really soon. Bright blessings. Bye for now.